Hi, so my name is Shobit. I come with some 15 years experience, and my last 6 to 9 years have been working around contracts, invoices, and codes, right? And with advent of AI, I saw an opportunity that instead of humans validating and tracking, keeping track of the contracts, invoices, and codes, it was an opportunity to deploy AI agents to be the first level of respondent, or let's say first level of validation, who could validate or check the contracts, invoices, codes, flag the inefficiencies or the gaps, and then eventually set up the follow-up actions. Thus, I started Aviara Labs, wherein we are building AI agents for compliance automation, and right now we are solving the problem of compliance issues under contracts, invoices, and codes. It was very gradual. I mean, it wasn't a one-day kind of decision that now I have to work on building AI agent. There are two aspects to this. One is definitely the AI part. So I mean, I was doing some AI consulting. I was helping working on some smaller AI projects. Since ChatGPT launched, AI was the Gen AI was democratized, right? So since then I've been working, experimenting, playing, and consulting. So this was the AI angle. This compliance within compliance, about the contracts, invoices, and codes. So I was majorly into revenue operations, professional services, in which I was working with my customers, and there was always a question that, hey, when this customer is going to renew, hey, I mean, what are the terms of agreement to this contract, when I should be invoicing them, or let's say, has the contract expired or not? So these questions I have been getting for almost 7-8 years. And I mean, one, there was not a centralized knowledge base. Second, I always had to read my contracts manually and get the answers. Let's say if in case an invoice was raised, someone was validating it both at the vendor end and also at the customer end, right? Gradually I saw that this was a pain point. I wanted to build a platform for I started with building a platform for renewals. Somehow I pivoted from building that platform to more about compliance automation, but these are the different angles. So AI happened in 2022. This was very hard. Since this was a pain point, then I thought to mix both and come up with a platform of building an AI agentic platform that would handle the entire contract validation, the pre and post signatures workflow, and invoice validation. The B2B contracts are like very long. I mean, you have one contract, then you have multiple addendums, and it gets very difficult to track. Yes, there are some CLM companies, but then the process is still very much manual. So the biggest problem I am solving is visibility, centralization, and then allowing humans to take the follow-up action, right? So this has been the biggest problem. With AI coming into picture, the agents evolved and agents are now becoming smarter. The agents are now very much democratic, and we have built this platform in a very democratic way, in which, let's say, different organizations can train agents as per their organization rules and policies of contracts, invoices, and code, right? How it evolved is, since agents are not now getting more smart, the idea is to assist the humans by being the first level of validation platform, and hence the agents are working with the human, your human employees, and helping them become more efficient. So this is the entire goal. What we are doing is, we started with a very generic use case, but now we are going vertical. Within compliance, we are going for contracts, invoices, and codes, and also now we are building custom agents, or maybe custom LLM for different types of contracts. For example, a CRE or a commercial real estate contract in US is very much different from a CRE contract in India. What we have done is, we have created a small custom LLM, or maybe we fine-tune an SLM, and what we have done is, we have trained it on a 3,000, 4,000 commercial real estate leases in US. Now that's a very specific to us, because this is a data that we have gathered and trained on. So my LLM for us, when we deploy an AI agent that is fetching or using our LLM, then the outputs that I get is very accurate as compared to other open source LLM, or let's say other LLMs which are accessible through the APIs. So this is how we are differentiating and building the mode. We have just started. We are an year-old company. So this vertical is done. Similarly, we want to go for each vertical, build our specific mode, so that our accuracy stays very high. With the rise of AI and with systems getting more intelligent, I don't see biggest challenges coming in, but what I see is, the challenges that we have right now of hallucination, AI at times gets biased. I think this should go away, because our systems, or let's say our agents, will become more smart. So I don't see a major challenge in terms of technology, but I do see that as we improve, and maybe in next 5 years down the line, we'll have more smarter agents. We have built a team of AI developers, and we do not work with any other niche. We stay very much focused. We work with building AI agents, and right from our hiring process to training process, we we work with a very limited tech stack. We stay niche focused, and now we are going for an industry vertical use case, and hence we are building this expertise here. So it takes time, but the idea is to become expert in one use case than being a very generalist kind of a company. Oh yeah, so I mean, in terms of next 3 years, CSN, I would want to expand this platform into an AI agentic ERP in which we are handling contracts, invoices for I mean, different other use cases. Also, being experts in all those use cases. So that is what I would want, and maybe 5 years, 10 years down the line, I would want to compete with the ICPs and Oracles of the world by being an AI first or an AI agentic first ERP. The platform that we are building right now is very much suited for the commercial real estate, for the US sector. So we cover that. Apart from that, we are also covering a lot of MSAs, which is master service agreement for B2B companies or companies which are into IT services or offer product and services, right? So these are the two different, very much valid use cases that we cover right now. Also, we are expanding it to cover, or to, let's say, kind of take care of SOWs, MSAs, NDA clauses. So the idea is to keep on training and training the model and let it expand to different other use cases. Let's understand what is accuracy here. So accuracy is essentially, the agent should be able to refer to the knowledge base and give you the right answers. What we do is, when we deploy the agents, we do a process of LLM evaluation in which we kind of evaluate the responses programmatically. Then we also do our testing in which we kind of make sure that the agents are not hallucinating. We have our checks and controls in place in which we make sure that agents are not biased, they're not hallucinating, and they also give you a confidence score from the answers that they are generating from the knowledge base for you. We offer multiple types of cloud deployment. So let's say if in case you go with our cloud, our cloud model, then yes, the data stays secure into our cloud. But then we also offer a hybrid deployment or on-premise deployment, right? So let's say if in case you are very much concerned about your data, what we can do is we can build the agent onto your servers. The software stays on mine, the agent stays on your server. The agent processes data that is on your server, gives you inputs and insights on your servers, and every conversation is very much encrypted. So that is our second model, which is hybrid. The third is definitely on-premise, in which we deploy the on-premise solution onto your servers into your private cloud. If the users are they are open to AI agents assisting them, then they should be the beneficiaries of this product. But yes, in terms of direct personas, finance operations, legal operations, even the delivery guys which are into professional services, the product companies offering B2B services or B2B products, they're all our right personas. But in terms of champions, anyone who prefers working with the AI agent can be a champion here. I think networking opportunities that we are getting is huge. We are very much thankful to Reliance to offer us this opportunity wherein we are talking with a lot of fellow founders with Reliance leadership team and kind of getting a direct feedback on the product. The best part is that they are able to give us a visibility into how this product would perform when it goes to the market, right? Because they have the right experience there. So that is huge. Apart from that, I'm liking the different networking sessions that we have had so far and looking forward to this event.